Sending super chats.
I appreciate any donations y'all can send. I'm just trying to get new teeth. Go ahead, Chris.
We got Fields and Friends 1025. Thoughts on manufactured homes? They seem like the only affordable way to get into a house in my region. Is there anything you can do to make them nice or spend money on polishing a turd?
No, don't spend a lot. If I were to ever manufacture home, like mobile homes, homes, the only way to get into a home. On the stuff, if you're ever buying one of 1,000 in a house, you're not buying, you're buying a non-rare. I would just concentrate on. I mean, I say this a lot in the stream. When you're buying like a track house or a house with thousands of them, you're really just gonna. The way the property value is gonna go up with the popularity of the town. So unless there's some major jobs coming into town or something like that. So what do? You acquire your like lifetime legacy pieces of furniture, bedding, things like that. Up your quality of life, live a good life, honestly. But to try to like polish a turd too much, there is a line, and you really have to be able to have your ear to the ground. It's kind of like just the whole region as a whole. That's creepy. The whole region as a whole kind of comes up. Condos kind of trade like this sometimes. But yeah, no, I don't know. And then as far as prefab homes or modular homes, if that's what you're getting at, I feel like the money that a modular home company has to make, their profit margins built in. I feel like if you were semi-decent, semi-handy, you could build something cool enough yourself with an architect stamped, some friends and an architect the same way, because you're basically paying basically a 30% premium to a brand to build you a cool modular home. So and that number is gonna hurt. What happened to the molding over here? What's up with these floors? Who sanded them? Stevie Wonder? Not blind Stevie Wonder? Original bathrooms, first time to market, 60s house. Like I said, these live kind of well. They got a lower level with a lower den. I mean, I remember my friend John Palazzo in high school had one of these. He used to drink Bud Lights in his parents' basement. And they were so cool. His parents were so cool with us. Rest in peace, Mr. Palazzo. You're a good guy. They were the cool parents. But yeah, man, I like this house. I do. They remodel well, and you can do some cool things. Look up modern. Anytime you want to like look up a face, if you have a house and you want to see, type in like mid-century ranch modern siding. Go to Google Images and just feed your info bank. You can really change those tri-levels into something special. Some of those tri-levels in California. Look up like the $2 million ones in parts of California, in parts of New England. They were done pretty well. Where were a lot of those? You'll be able to find really good examples of those, and the ones you'll be left with a house that lives particularly well that new houses don't even offer living situations with different levels. And you have the living room over here, and the bedrooms are kind of tucked away. Like I said, my brothers told me that they're very, very easy sells, very houses that are easy to get in and out of. That's hopefully what we find. But that's a go for me. I mean, upfitting, you're gonna spend some money on it, but it will look good.
The big 55 Canadian from Dalton B. Thank you, man.
That is like $100 US.
Opinion on historic homes. Have the chance to buy a mid 1700s cottage on 5 acres in Atlantic, Canada, for $290.
Okay.
Great bones and natural stone foundation, but needs internal work. Worth it, or go for a safe bet for a first home?
No, you can. They're fun. They're not easy. They're tricky, but you're gonna learn a lot. The 1700s homes around here typically are pretty rough. A lot of horsehair plaster, blown insulation, stuff like that. So you're gonna have to have an insulation technician come in and give you a bill that's gonna hurt your butt. You're gonna go, holy shit, how much? So.
Sorry.
What was it? So back to those old. They're cool. Yeah. Call your closed cell insulation guy. He's gonna be the first scary. Call him and say what you said to him to me. It's gonna save you or scare you. See what they say about that. I like that stuff. It's cool. It's fun. It's very minimalist. It's like a house that's exactly what you need it for. Nothing you didn't. I don't know. They have some pretty good examples. Look up some examples and find what you like. Start to identify if basically the best example of the house you're asking about is good enough for you, right? 1700s modernized. 1700s cottage modernized. images, Google image search, stack a pile, look at them, look at how they're finished. If you're a big guy, you might not fit. The rooms are very small. But you're going to be friends with a mason, and you're going to be friends with a stone mason and an insulation guy immediately. And you're going to learn a little bit about the old technique. Stuff that I don't know, but you're gonna learn. But they're cool. They're cool. I did a revival once with a team. It's a flip. It's recently flipped. I love these areas, man. I like these like porticos here, like just covered space between the garage, because it's a super nice area. You come down, you know, just great garage. Holy shit, what a great garage. I like this house a lot. Where are we? Exeter, California. This is beautiful. This looks like Scotland. Doesn't it look like Scotland?
Yeah, it's not. That's crazy.
It's really nice. Really pretty.
Nothing like our Exeter.
No. That's pretty Exeter. Yeah, really great. How much is this? $699. Great house. Right on the road. 146 days on Realtor. Big old house, 5 acre, big old lot. They wanted $730 for this thing. Wow, they were really hot on this house at one point. They bought it for $335. They put some money into it, and then that's a nice house. It's a nice piece of property. I don't even want to front. It needs a new front door. It needs new flooring. The built-ins are dope. I actually like them a lot. It's got this was an optioned ranch in the 80s. It's not the best time in the world to be building. I bet you the track. This door looks. Maybe it's new. Pretty elementary kitchen. They repainted the original cabinets. I mean, they're playing all the tricks to make the most amount of money. They really shot the gap here, because these are old appliances. These are old, and they really mix the old with the new. And if it wasn't broken, it doesn't fix it. Paint it. So they fully flipped this thing, but it's a nice piece of property. It's just and then they put a pool in, and pools are actually an ad now because people want pools. This generation of people wanted pools. They used to bury pools. It's crazy. Pools have become hot. I like the property a lot. It's got a view. It's on a hill. I'd pay them a pretty strong premium just because I like the layout of it. I know it'll sell, but not that much. This is when you're going to get into a negotiation scenario.
This right here?
Yeah. This is where you're going to have develop your social confidence, man. If you like the house, have a number. Like, say I like this house, I'd be like this. So you're saying that if for $500,000 we close in 2 weeks, you're totally like, tell me to get the away from you, right? Get out of here. I won't even write that offer up. Write it up, see what it. No, I'm not writing it up. They said that, then immediately they go 6.25 is what they wanted. You just saved yourself $75,000.
Yeah.
Right off the rip, you find out where the pants are. Well, 6.25 is not going to work, and you can't miss a beat.
Can you even mention that they were listing it higher before?
Yeah, you guys are struggling to sell. You're in La La Land.
Yeah,
like you have what are you like? You're like Kendall Roy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not right here. But yeah, no. Yeah. It's nice. I'm not gonna lie, it's nice. Like I said, the premium's a little rich, but I'd want their bottom number, and whatever their bottom number is, I would try to get it, and I would buy it, and I would feel okay if I nailed them to. If the property's and it comped out properly, I would ask my own realtor to say, hey, show me what do you think this thing is really worth. Show me what's, and then start to downgrade yourself 20% and say, hey, what happens if I'm really screwed here? Do you have the money down for it? But if you do like it, I like it with you. I see what you see in it. But there is more money to go. You know, you can say, hey, look, these cabinets are old. This stuff is real. This is a lipstick pig, as they say.
Oh, we got.